When love goes wrong, nothing goes right. There's one thing that I know. When love goes wrong, the next night I live in reality. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Temperatures rising, it's rising, it's started this heat wave by letting my feet away. And in such a way that can't really say that I certainly can. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The way that I move that thermometer proves that I certainly can.
Everyone remembers their first job. This is the story of mine. I was the youngest in a family of overachievers. My father was a world-famous art historian, and my brother was ahead of me in everything. I was always the disappointment. I found my solace in the small cinema I went to every Thursday night. Alfred Hitchcock, Orson Welles, Laurence Olivier, these were my heroes. I wanted to be a part of their world. When I was 23, I got my chance.
Ah, Colin, come in. Have you met James and Anna, my two very brilliant pupils?
Hello. I'm off to London now, Pa.
Ah, you're still in a job interview. Well, bon chance, dear boy. I can always get you a research position at the V&A once you've grown up a bit and got this film idea out of your system.
So I'm off, Tamara.
Oh?
My job interview, remember?
Oh. Can't you stay for dinner? There's nothing to eat, but I'm sure the conversation will be
I don't want to be late in the morning.
I'm sure they won't mind. You'll be a famous film director in no time.
I had everything to prove to my family, but more to prove to myself. Like every young man, I had to make my own way. So I decided to leave home and join the circus. What do you want? A job on your next film.
You're an actor, aren't you?
No, I want to work on the production side. We don't start shooting in under 8 weeks.
Come back nearer the time.
May I wait until there's a job?
Good night, sir.
There are no jobs.
Well, come back tomorrow morning just in case.
Before he comes.
Good morning.
You're very determined.
Well, I'd do anything to be in the film business.
Anything.
The Laurence Olivier production. No, I'm afraid it's just not until the end of the week. Vanessa asked me to...
Oh, did she? I need a number for Noel Coward. It won't be in the book.
Hello, Vivian. Hello, Colin.
Simply impossible to get Marilyn Monroe on the telephone. The darling girl spends the entire day.
Oh, hello, boy.
Remind me?
Darling, you remember Colin. You met him at the Clark's party.
Of course. What are you doing here?
You said there might be a job on your film.
Have a cigarette. Keep it back.
Oh, thank you, sir.
There won't be a film unless Miss Monroe gets her splendid posterior out of bed.
The House Committee is threatening to withhold Miller's passport. That is a communist. No Arthur, no Marilyn.
I'll have a word with the American ambassador. I'm taking him to see Vivian to play on Thursday. Now, Terry's rewrites, are they in?
Well, not all of them.
He's the first actor since Du Maurier to have his own brand. They pay him an absolute fortune. I'm afraid they're rather ghastly. Isn't he gorgeous, Samantha? I suppose he's all right. Darling, you must do something for Colin. You absolutely promised.
Here, let's try to find him something to do.
Yes, of course.
You'll look after my precious Larry, won't you?
I'm all right. That's absolutely splendid. You're absolutely born for it.
George.
And could you turn all the way around, my darling? Thank you.
This is the dress that Larry likes.
Yes?
The camera is ravishing you.
Oh, dear, that sounds serious.
That's wonderful.
Too much?
Oh, God, not for me.
Arthur Jacobs, Miss Monroe's publicist, is flying in tomorrow. He wants to see the house where she'll be staying. Find something suitable.
How does it make you feel? Yes,
More importantly, how does it make you feel?
Leave the bloody tea.
Absolutely out of the question. Can't have a lot of awful film people trying to do the house in 30 minutes. Well, we'd be paying £100 per week for 18 weeks. My wife would never agree. That's a pity, Mr. Coates-Brady. I have to tell Miss Monroe to look elsewhere then. Marilyn Monroe? Yes. I suppose I'd have to be introduced. Good morning, Mr. Jacobs. Hope you had a pleasant flight. It's a fucking car. Who built this place? Hansel and Gretel? One of the best houses in the area. All right, we'll take it. But ditch the wallpaper. It's giving me a migraine. That house was perfect for Marilyn. Can't use it now. Yes, we can. I knew that Coates-Brady wouldn't be able to keep this quiet. That's why when you asked me to find a house for Miss Monroe, I took the precaution of finding two. So the other one, Parkside, is much better, and the owner is very discreet.
So we've got two expensive houses now where we only needed one.
Thought that someone else on the production might want it.
Oh, is it you?
I guess nobody could use it. Near the studio, near Marilyn.
What are we paying you, boy?
Nothing, sir.
Let's see to it, Huey. Well done, boy.
Nice job, kid. Colin Clark, Lawrence Olivier Productions. The film was then called The Sleeping Prince. Marilyn was to play a naive American showgirl called Elsie Marino, who was seduced by an Eastern European prince played by Olivia. It was the lightest of comedies. In the union? No. Then you can't have a job on the film. Well, how do I get into the union? By getting a job on the film. It's called a closed shop. I suppose I might be able to do something for you. Union owe me a few favors. We don't have a third yet. Third assistant director. You do know what the job is. Assistant director? That's the last thing you do. Lesson 1. Third's job is to do whatever the fuck I tell him. And what are you waiting for? Colin. Lesson 2. Don't sit in your own doorstep. Got it? Got it. Lesson 3. The third always stays nearby. Not some bloody palace in London. Book a room at the Dog and Duck down the road. A bit rough. You'll get used to it. Now make yourself useful. Marilyn needs a bodyguard. Sort something out.
I'm sure you understand the sensitive nature of the job, Superintendent.
Something about looking after a cinema actress?
Well, not just any actress. Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, I never had much time for the pictures.
Excellent. For the next 4 months, you never leave aside day or night. Her behavior is reputably a little erratic. She drinks. Amongst other things, pills. It would be useful if you could keep us informed of her domestic situation. You want me to spy on her? Well, the odd early warning if you know she's going to be late, that kind of thing.
Take one fresh hand and a kiss.
Hello. Colin Clark, booked a room.
Right, there you are. Sign this. Brings you up this way.
I'm working on a film of mine.
What film's that?
It's called The Sleeping Prince. With Sir Laurence Olivier and Marilyn Monroe, so I'll be working with them.
Room £3 a week. First week in advance. Number 2. And, hope you don't mind, you'll be sharing with Grace Kelly.
This will work fine for Marilyn. Oh, and Paula will need the room next door.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry, who is Paula?
Strasbourg, Marilyn's acting coach. She's nuts about the method.
We've spoken about this before. Stanislavski and the method are perfectly fine in the rehearsal room, but they don't belong on a film set. Time is too tight.
Larry, some good news. The House Committee have decided Miller isn't a communist after all.
Of course he is. All those pain-in-the-ass New York intellectuals are red.
Which means she'll be flying in next week on schedule.
Excellent news.
She'll have to be met.
Well, naturally, Vivian and I will be there too, Peter, but let's keep it low-key, shall we?
You join us here at London Airport, where it is absolute mayhem. Playwright and author of Death of a Seraphim, Arthur Miller. The actors that went into the hall, Sir Laurence Olivier and Scarlett O'Hara herself, giving me a scripted briefing. American acting royalty meeting British acting royalty.
Gentlemen, it is my special pleasure to introduce a woman who clearly needs no introduction.
How do you like being married, Marilyn?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Is this third time lucky?
You bet it will.
Is it true you want to be a classical actress now?
I want to be the best actress I can be.
There's a rumor you're going to be in the run of Karamazov on Broadway.
I'm considering it.
Which of them are you be playing?
I'll be playing Grushenka.
Can you spell that?
Sure. Can you?
Vivian, you created the role of Elsie on stage. Have you any advice for Marilyn?
I'm sure if Miss Monroe needs any advice, she'll get it from her director. I hear he's terribly good.
Marilyn, is it true you wear nothing in bed except perfume?
Darling, as I'm in England, let's say I sleep in nothing but Yardley's lavender.
Snap of the newlyweds. Smile, Arthur. Not a firing squad. Where's your son place you found?
Well, you have my new assistant, Colin. So thanks for that. Colin, this is Milton Green. You must be very nice to him. He owns half of Marilyn Monroe Productions.
49%, Larry.
Have a cigarette.
I don't smoke.
Where?
In the studio. They want a new title.
Nonsense.
Marvelous, isn't she?
She's all right.
Larry felt desperately in love with her in New York. He's determined to seduce her.
But she's only been married 3 weeks.
Oh, Colin, I thought you were man of the world. Of course, Larry would never leave me, but if anything were to happen, he would tell me, wouldn't you?
really loves you very much.
Oh, don't be such a boy. I'm 43, darling. No one will love me for very much longer. Not even you.
Adventure, Daisy.
Such a lark. I long to see her.
Miss Monroe? Sir Lawrence sends his compliments. He's ready for the read-through.
But Marilyn is not ready. She's preparing. Excuse my horrible French.
Marilyn, my dear. Everyone is so excited to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Marilyn Monroe.
How lovely you are. Here, take it to place you.
That will be next time.
It's a good idea. I wish we could all bring a friend. One does get so terribly nervous. It's just like the first day at school, isn't it?
So, welcome, dear Marilyn, to our little fraternity. We may seem a little strange and quaint to you at first, but I hope that in time you may come to find your method in our madness. So, my very noble and approved good masters, may we strive to create a work of art that, led by your good graces, will be cherished as long as Nocion Pictures may be remembered. Mary is surprised to get my invitation.
What day was surprised? I was so surprised I couldn't hardly think you meant me.
Oh, but of course I meant you. I had your name most carefully marked down in my program. In matters of this kind, I assure you, I'm most methodical. Who would you think I meant if not you?
Gee, Mr. Sir, I could just listen to your accent all day.
Oh, you darling Marilyn. Just, you're amongst friends now. Just plain Larry will suffice. That's so sweet. Whenever you're ready.
Well, Maisie Springfield.
Oh, no, not Maisie Springfield. She is quite what I would call Elle's cat.
Remember why you in the embassy, Marilyn? What's the grand do?
It's only a read-through for
Marilyn has to begin finding the character.
the characters on the page.
The words, maybe. Not the character.
Aren't we going to have fun?
Well, we'll pick it up whenever you like. Just thank you so much. We can't have two fucking directors.
Marilyn wants Paul.
Why? She's got me.
Paula's costing us $2,500 a week. We might as well use her. Listen, Larry. Accept Marilyn on her own terms and you'll be okay. Try to change her and she will drive you crazy. Trust me.
Christ, what have I done myself into?
Hello, good night.
I'm working.
Tomorrow night.
I'm washing my hair.
Your hair's lovely.
Look, I've got 2 rules.
Everyone has a lot of rules around here.
1, never touch the talent. And 2, never go out with birds.
Why not?
Because they're all randy little buggers who just want some fun during shooting.
I'm not like that. Good.
I'm free on Saturday.
Colin!
How kind of you to meet us. Dear me, you do look cold.
They're ready for you in makeup, Esther.
How exciting. Don't you love the first day of a new production?
I don't know them, Sybil. I've never had one before.
Oh, to be young again.